Sword of the Demon Hunter, Episode 3, now out. Let's freaking talk about it.
Kijin Gentōshō.
So the third episode of Sword of the Demon Hunter is now available for you guys to go and check out. It's on High Dive, and High Anime also have it. Now, the first two episodes I have freaking loved. I thought the first episode, an hour long, 10 out of 10 episode. One of the best opening episodes I've seen to an anime in recent time. I mean, the only other one that comes close is To Be a Hero X. That one was just unbelievable as well. Two peak shows going at once. Episode 2 was fantastic as well. You know, diving into more character stuff, and the story is great. Now we roll into episode 3, and it's always, can they continue it? Now we know there's going to be 24 episodes, so they need to start nailing these episodes and keep this consistency up. And episode 3 continues that consistency. This is another brilliant episode. Now, there isn't any high octane action in this episode, and you don't need action to have a great freaking episode. There is an action sequence in here, right? There is a little bit where we see a demon in here that he does fight, but there's story behind it. And that's what this episode really does really, really well, is it dives into the characters and the story itself and starts to showcase where Jinta is and how he's feeling right now mentally. Like, you gotta remember, this is a character that has seen his sister turn to a demon, killed the one that he loved, and basically lost everything. He literally lost everything. And then you have episode 2 where he deals with the mother. He goes back to his family, house with his dad. And, he's got to, can he kill the demon that is connected to his mother? Can he do that? And you got to understand where this character is. So in this episode, we dive into his psyche and what he's thinking. And it's so good because you're understanding this character on another level, on a deeper level. We are seeing that this is a character who talks about what his purpose is. His purpose is, 1, to hunt demons. That's his purpose. But 2, is to stop a demon. And this is where the other character that he's talking to says to stop, not to kill. Like, what does that mean? So he's automatically, that he doesn't want to kill his sister. He doesn't want to because he's got that bond with her. But then he also says, on the other hand, he has so much hatred for her because she killed the one that he loved. So it's kind of this thing. And he also says, I don't know what I'll do in that position. It's going to be, in the moment, I will make the decision. Like, until our paths cross again and we're in that situation, I will then make a decision. So we're already seeing the effects of how the past has affected Jinta and how he feels right now. It's kind of crazy. But then we also get introduced to this other character. So when he's at this, this little town, he finds out that there's a serial killer. There's someone that's gone around that's taking people and murdering people left, right, and center. So he goes out at night to see. And he sees all these people dismembered, all these men on this bridge just cut, absolutely destroyed. Like, it's graphical. You see legs, limbs off. And then something slashes him. And you're thinking, oh, okay, so this is the demon, right? This must be the demon. So then it comes back. He works out that this demon is invisible. It's got like this invisible power. So Jinta shows off his demonic powers and how he's got them now. And as he does, the demon reveals himself and tells him that he is not the slasher. He thought he was the slasher. So that's why he was attacking him. So they go to his house, and that's where you get the discussion with what Jinta does and why he does it. But we get backstory to this character, to this demon. Now, we understand that this demon lives among the humans, and it is not one that goes out there violently. Doesn't want to do that. He actually married a woman. A human woman. The human woman knew about him being a demon. She was happy with that. So they're together. But this serial killer, this demon, took his wife. And it's very emotional when you hear him talk about it and how she went missing for so long, for like 10 months. And then something like that. It was crazy. It was a long time. And then she turned up and they had found, when he was talking to the officer, that she had been abused very, very badly. Very, very badly. And you could just see him break down. And then you just see that this demonic person, and when he says to Jinta, we can work together on this. Because he initially wants Jinta to leave so he can do it because he wants revenge. But Jinta's not going to do that because it's his job. And then they say, okay, we'll work together, but you need to let me be the one to finish him off. And Jinta says, look, I need to know that you are willing to do it. Whether it's a demon or a human, to take a life, it is something that is not easy to live with. I need to know that you are willing to do that. And this is where you can see on his face that he's dead serious. He says, demons don't lie. I want to. It's just beautiful. Like, to be able to have two characters in a room just talking with that level of dialogue and that level of emotion and maturity and everything to do with the characters just shows you just how good this is. Like, it's animated beautifully, and the fights are great, but it's all about this story and that. So that's what happens. So they're out there looking for it. And this episode, they don't find the demon. They don't find it. So we're going to find out about this demon next episode. I think we're going to find out next episode. But I don't trust the people at the shop that Jinta goes and eats at all the time. I don't trust them. She was out there at the end there, and he's talking to her. And I don't know. I just don't. Something's fishy about them. Something's very fishy about them. I don't know. I could be completely wrong. But so he's talking to her, and she's explaining the flowers and that. And you can just see Jinta is growing as a character. Like this show so far, this anime has been stellar, man. It's absolute stellar. Like, I'm talking 10 out of 10 first episode. 9 out of 10 the next episode. This one, again, is up there with a 9 as well, to me. Because it just had everything I want. It has all these layers. Like, we learn more about these demons as well and what they are. We learn that, there's these type of demons called sacred demons, I believe they're called. And some of them aren't physically strong, but they are known for their abilities as well. And this one has the ability of invisibility. So we're learning more as well. We're world building at the same time, but it's about the characters and the story themselves, diving in deeper to the character of Jinta and how everything is just brilliant. And the fact that we've got this going and to be a Hero X going at the same time. Two that I would say are arguably two of the best going on right now. It's brilliant. It really is truly brilliant. And like I said, it's animated beautifully. Like, that fight sequence as well with the whole invisibility in it was animated beautifully. Like, you could see everything what was happening. It also gave you the impression that this was the killer because you couldn't see him and he was slicing him. So everything here was fantastic, and I really, really am enjoying this so much. I'm loving it. So let me know what you guys think. Did you guys enjoy episode 3? Maybe you didn't, and that's okay if you didn't. But let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Smash that like button, click subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Until then, stay safe and peace out.